So this is new for us. Never seen this before. Back here looking for some wood for the fence up front. Come back here and the bees are in the chicken feeder. I was like, okay, they're eating the chicken feed because they're hungry. My wife did a little search on the Google. They're not actually eating the pellets. They're high in carbohydrates. Kim will correct me. She's over there behind the camera. They're high in carbohydrates and there's protein, and they're actually collecting, what is it, Kim?
Dust and the pollen.
The dust and the pollen off the pellets. And it says that they've got hungry mouths to feed. The queen may be laying in there with the weather getting warmer. That's a possibility. I'm a little gun shy. My bees are somewhat violent. They'll sting me upside the head for no reason at all. And I'm serious about that. What else, Kim? That pretty much it?
Yeah, they want to feed their young because there's no pollen, there's no protein out here.
There's no pollen or protein out here. I have protein patties or pollen patties. I'm going to check that from where I bought it. And I need to maybe put them on top of the hive. This is the front of the barn. 100 feet that away is the back of the barn, and I'll show you where I think they're coming from. So go up and then go over here. What I probably should do, it's not going to freeze, is I need to make some sugar water, put it in there, and put a pollen patty on top. So get the boards and the fence in the front, come back here and work with the bees. You don't want them starving, and that can happen in the winter, and we've talked about that. These patties that I have right here are like a high protein pollen patty, very sticky. I bought a case of them several years ago, which was a mistake. I bought way too many. You could like make a protein shake out of this, or maybe make a sandwich. You know what, that doesn't taste too bad. My wife's making faces behind, and if I pass away here in the next day or two, she'll get the whole farm. I've put this on top of my beehives before, the whole thing, and then went and got back in them, and they didn't eat it all. The reason we're doing this is we showed you the bees are into the chicken feed, getting the dust off of them because of the protein. I'm going to cut this in half. Now there's wax paper on either side of this. I don't pull it off. It's impossible to pull. Well, it's a hot mess pulling it off. The bees will eat through this, just like when you put newspaper in the hive and to introduce two new swarms together, two different bees together. I'm gonna lay this right on top. I'll show you how we do that. And hopefully our bees won't starve. This is my highly technical bee supply container. I'm putting on my hat and gloves. I'm not taking any chances with my bees. What I'd like to do, I talked to the owner of the, what's the name of that place?
Honey and Bee Connection.
Honey and Bee Connection, Moorhead. And I talked to him about getting the whole suit. The one that you zip like it's, oh gosh, what do they call those things? A jumper. Where you step in, it's got the helmet, and it's got the face, and whole 9 yards. He said he wouldn't do it. He said he'd just buy the jacket. But I definitely want one that has the this connected to it, so it's one piece. Because last year I got a bee in my bonnet a couple times, and you get a bee in here with you, that's some unfriendly company right there. We'll put this over top so they don't crawl underneath. Should be pretty simple to pop the hive lid. They may have it cemented down real tight. You don't know until you get in there. Hot summer days, they come rolling out. I don't plan on that happening. My brush, my gloves, 2 hive tools. I like this one. It's got a hook on it for frames. I like it better. All right. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this off and then lay this down in there. So we'll see what happens. There's no bees up there. Lay it in right there. Next warm day I'll check it to see if they're coming up to get it. I don't hear or see any up here. Kim can even show in this close up here. So I'm gonna tap it. Maybe they'll come investigate it. But the next warm day, I'm gonna get in here. Today's overcast and not all that warm. Next warm sunny day, I'm gonna get in here and see what we need to do, see what we need to take off, and see if we need to add anything.
Ooh.
You can see where they're out now. Somebody was knocking at their door.
Ooh, you got them around you.